Hey, okay, we're live. Well, that wasn't easy, but I did make it here. Hmm. Um. Well, hi, Jason, for a minute, and Michelle Cannon Free. How you doing? Sorry, Jason, but I don't know what to tell you. It was hard getting in too. I was having trouble with. I've been having trouble with StreamYard. It's been weird. That's why I need to get my 500 people subscribers, so I don't have to. It'll be one less thing. Getting rid of StreamYard would be one less thing that I have to figure out on the way in. Anyway, welcome to The Ocean's Deep Woo. And I finally am in here. We had a lot of mishaps. Well, not mishaps exactly, but things that didn't quite go as planned. Um, Alexander the Ganja shaman was supposed to be here, of course. And he was actually supposed to be here at some point, but couldn't didn't hear back from him. So not much I could do. He was thinking of Tuesday, but I'm not on Tuesdays. And I said, "How about Wednesday?" And you know, he never got back to me because Monday he was going to be on, but couldn't make it Monday. I don't know what's going on any more than you do. I hope everything's okay with him and he's well. Um, I know he's been struggling with his channel a little bit. Well, he's always struggling with his channel from what I hear is he's been through a lot with his channels. Um, Mark the Arc Spark. Mark the Aardvark. I mean Arc Spark. Mr. Spark, beam me up, please. Hello, D, he says. Frequencies are trying to push low. Hope we can pick them up. Yeah, no kidding. It's very odd. Um, because it's Lionsgate. And actually, you know what? Yesterday was supposedly the Zenith. Had a good day. We had a good day. Um, I got to go out and have a little bit of fun on Monday. Uh, we went we went out to the Chinese food place. I think it was Monday. Yeah, Monday. Um, kind of got to celebrate Lionsgate, although it was unofficial. Witchy Moon, hey, how you doing? James Ortiz. You like ants, but you don't eat them. Oh, okay. I am I am teasing. No, I really meant that. I gotta watch it though. The aardvark is the aardvark like creature actually is attached to a negative entity we won't name. Um, Human resonance is low. Well, it's been spiking for a long time, so could it be that it just seems low comparatively? I don't know. But yeah, it's been it's been a rough time for a lot of people. I mean, I've been having to help a lot of people through this time. It's not been easy on them. Me, I'm learning to surf it. I'm surfing it a lot better than I than some folks are right now. But yeah. Hey, Blue Lion. Blue Line. Bigfoot. Ah, yeah, Lucky. Lucky likes it. Thank you. The Wu Clang. Wu Clang Tang. Ah, Cowabunga, huh? Okay, if you say so. Okay. Fu Manchu? Fu Manchu? I don't know. Well, what do I know? Michelle, can I'm free. Yeah, okay, you're back. Okay. Okay. Bo. Bo Much Jake here. Yes, I know Much Jake. I know you. So you're a so and so Much Jake. Okay. Dang. Uh-uh. It ought to correct it, but half the time it just screws things up. Is that why they call it autocorrect? It ought to correct it, but it don't. I just made that up. Wow. I am funny. Looks ain't everything, though. Autocrats use autocorrect, I think. I think they designed it. I'm not sure. So anyway, we got we will get Alexander the Ganja Shaman rescheduled. That if possible, if at all possible. I hope everything's okay with him. But um so yeah, everything's all kind of jumbled about. It's okay. We had a party last time. Maybe we'll just have another party. Maybe we'll just have another party. I don't care. I don't care. We'll have another party. I'm just about ready to pop another one open and have a party. I don't care. We got to see what Mark the Archspark is like drunk last time. I couldn't be on. Yeah, Monday just got totally toasted. Totally just. I don't know, man. The energies are weird. Sure, why not? We'll just keep celebrating Lionsgate. We don't have to care. This is my freaking show. I don't have anybody to answer to. Just keep having fun. So, I'll just roll right along with it. I don't care. Um, and we're such wonderfully interesting people that it doesn't even matter what the topic is. It's still going to be a lot of fun to talk about because we're such freaking interesting people. Yeah, we did. We had fun the other day. Here's another. I don't know what kind of. I don't know what kind of secrets of the universe we're going to bring forth tonight, but you never know. I mean, with me, somebody could just come in and want channel, want me to tell you hi, from the spirit world. Or we could take a look. You know what? We could take a look somewhere. We could go out and take a remote view look see somewhere. Why not? We could do that. That was kind of interesting. Oh, and all of a sudden I was on Mars. I'm like, what? Mars? And there were people. So there are people on Mars, whatever they say. I saw them. and they are celebrating Lionsgate. So we saw them. And you know what? It just points up how different we are from regular folks, whatever the hell that is, right? Because we have these experiences. They're still sitting around asking themselves, are we alone in the universe? Does Bigfoot exist? And so on and so forth. And you know what? I think most of us already know. It's like a done deal with us. It's just a done deal. I mean, and if we want to know about a place, we can just go there and take a look around, see what we can see. Some of us see a little better than others, but we can go do that. I mean, and we go in mass and see a lot of times the same stuff. So, what makes one reality any realer than the other reality? What makes everybody else the real ones and us not? I have a feeling it's the other way around. We're seeing what's there. Everybody else is being hornswoggled. You know what hornswoggling is? It's if you swoggle your horn a few times, you'll understand it hurts. It really does. But the interesting thing is Lionsgate has to do with Sirius rising, Mark. And what does it mean to me? What is a woman? No, what is a Lionsgate? But it's an astrological thing. What it is Sirius rising signals Lionsgate, and Sirius. I'm being serious here. I'm completely serious. That we're in a more of a direct line with Sirius. So, and I guess in the old days, it was also a time, and possibly because it was the hottest days, when wars would start and riots. So, pardon me. Wars and riots would start. However, I'm seeing it different these days. I think that was a more corrupted thing. I think what's trying to happen now is more of a direct communication with Sirius. I think we probably could, you know what? Maybe we should go and remote view it during this gate opening. Maybe it would be pretty easy to get there. Because we're told there's 2 planets around Sirius B that are actually pretty friendly towards us. That's where the lions and the dogs, the dog people landed. Okay, ended up, and yes, the cats and dogs are living together. Just what so many people fear: cats and dogs living together on Sirius around on a planet around Sirius B. No, we should go and say hi. See what they have to say, because we already went to Mars and they were friendly chaps to us anyway. Although it was very clear, it was made very clear to me. Oh yes, you are welcome to come visit. Now everybody wouldn't be though. Why? Because they know I'm not going to do anything, crazy to them. I'm not going to cause trouble. Of course, if you're not going to cause trouble, they're not going to. Any uh, rational being is not going to give you a hard time if you're not a troublemaker. So we should maybe, yeah. You want to take a trip? Take a little trip. No, right. Hmm. Might be dark. Might be dark. Well, yeah, but it's kind of hard to kill you without your body being there. I mean, if you ain't got a body to kill with you, it's a lot harder to kill you off, especially if you take your mercubile with you. If you're wearing your shields. Or, we can go and look at that land the lady Spellbreaker found. See what we can see there. Word is uh, it's not Tartarian. A guy actually built it. A modern guy actually did build it. He was obsessed with castles and built the arches and the tower and everything. Um, kind of like a guy built Coral Castle. But you're not so good at RVing these days. I need to get an RV. Actually, I wouldn't mind RVing, like physically. I would kind of like traveling. Boy, I gotta. Yeah, that would be nice to have that happen again. What happened to the RVing? Are you? Well, everybody has lulls, honey. I did too for a while. I couldn't get anything. Michelle Canham Free is giving us the numbers. Yeah, 33, 333. Because it clicked and it was 33. Not so good at RVing. Yeah, it does happen. Sometimes the well goes dry a little bit until the rain comes again. Hmm. Well, I wonder where's. Where is Scotty? Where is Scotty? And when is he gonna fix the damn transporter? That sounds a little bit more like, that doesn't sound like Scott. That's like Engineer Scott. That sounded more like, I don't know what that sounded like. Anyway, Lionsgate, I don't know, more chances for a date on Saturday night, or, I mean, are you serious? Well, we have had definitely, I'm sure, a lot of visitors on this planet from Sirius, from Orion, from everywhere. As far as we can tell, the people who study this sort of thing, we're near a main Stargate, and so we get visited by a lot of people, a lot of really different people, a lot of really different people. The electronic warfare, yeah, I know what you mean. Speaking of which, hang on, let me take care of something for myself here. Um, my Q link, my copper Q link. It's for relief of electrosmog, and then I also have my trusty. Oh, that feels good. You guys need to get some earthing stuff. Just as I touched my pillow just then, my earthing pillowcase with this thing on, it's like, oh, I feel so much better all of a sudden. It's really working today. Well, it's been a crazy darn time. I've had to help people handle some crises. It's been it's been a wild, wild week. Um, yeah, drive safe. Jeez. Be careful. We won't do a meditation until you get back. um, I just now it felt pretty good. I could feel the difference right now. Putting these two on, I didn't have them on, and now that I have them both on, I'm like, that feels pretty good, actually. Hmm. Um, yeah, the Q link, it's subtle. It's subtle, but it seems to help. But the earthing pillowcase really seems to help. And both of them together really, really seem to help. Yeah. Seem to help a lot. I sleep a lot better. I wear this almost all the time now. So Mary wins. Hello. Hi, love. How you doing? So I would say if you can get any earthing, an earthing sheet, an earthing pillowcase, something like that. And they're not that expensive. You can get them right on Amazon these days. You might be able to get them off somewhere else too, but I mean, you can get them off the net. It's not that hard, and they don't have to be terribly expensive. The one that I have here was $25, so they don't have to be terribly expensive. You can you can get them these days pretty cheap. You sleep better now that you don't use a mattress. Well, some people do. I hope you're not sleeping on box springs. So, what are you sleeping on, Mark? Yeah, high vibes. Well, if you have Z app installed, that helps. I would say if you don't have Z app installed on your phone, it's a good app to have because having those rife frequencies in your pocket is very handy. Although my cat doesn't. Sometimes my cat loves them. I'll be playing a frequency and he'll come up and he's all purr, 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 purr. Oh, mommy, I love that. That is wonderful. That's marvelous. Other other days he yells at me like, "What are you playing? That hurts." So he doesn't like them all, but he does like some of them a lot. Oh, on a large piece of memory foam or forgetfulness foam. I mean, what's the other kind of foam? I mean, is it forget foam or memory foam? Project Skyballs, how are you doing? Mm, do, do, do. Mm. And I made some Sasquatch tea. I didn't really get that much accomplished, but I got some things accomplished. I made Sasquatch tea is a little labor intensive. Um, I take the roots and I peel them gently with a spoon. You need to peel them with a spoon because the peeling is paper thin. If you use a knife or something, you're going to end up taking off half the vegetable, half of the root. But what you do is you peel them with the edge of a spoon, and then you cut them up and puree them, however, with whatever you got to puree them with. Well, I not everybody purees them actually. Some people just cut them up, cut them thin, whatever. The more surface, the more of the oil and stuff you get out. So I decided one day I was going to try pureeing it, and it actually works pretty good pureed. And then I take the ginger, the turmeric, the cinnamon, some cinnamon, a little bit of pepper for piperine to activate the turmeric. And sometimes I put some either sea salt or just a just a little bit of sea salt or Himalayan. And then I steep it, and once it reaches the boiling point, I turn it right off because you don't want to overboil it. If you overcook it, you're going to lose some of the volatile oils. And unfortunately, I did that recently. Forgot and left it on low, and even though it was on low, it cooked out some of the volatile oils. So you don't want that. But then once you decant it, you're usually left with some slurry in the bottom, which I use in cooking. I use that, the residue, whatever residue is from it, I use to make soups, sauces, and different things in my cooking, which works wonderfully well. And so I made it's kind of labor intensive, but it comes out wonderful. I've been drinking that all day. It's just X's. Mary can't see the emoji. Okay. Choo 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 choo. Huh. Has anybody else noticed? Has anybody else noticed that the internet has been kind of weird lately, even weirder than normal? Have you had problems getting on, uploading, downloading, um, authenticating? It kind of feels like something's going on with our internet. Well, it's serious getting in alignment. And it is portals opening. Yes, they call it the portal. They call it the Lionsgate portal, which seems to be just a clear path to Sirius. AI and I do not. Yeah, I know. It takes some doing to get along with your. You have to gradually harmonize them with your vibe. I know somebody who did that so successfully. He and his technology vibed together very well. He's kind of a techno mage type. Yeah. Well, I have had a heck of a time with the internet lately. Just the last week or so during the Lionsgate, I have had a heck of a time. So keep your AI away from me. EIAIO. Mm-hmm. So, autocorrect. It oughta. But anyway, it, I don't know. I just feel like something is switching over. I recently saw Somebody talking about they had some footage of supposedly the National Guard, and they were doing this operation to get rid of zombies. But the way that it was playing out, and they were playing it like, what's this? Is this real or whatever? The way it was playing like an exercise. It was playing out like an exercise. And oddly enough, the National Guard, that is one of their exercises, is zombie preparedness of all things, zombie apocalypse training. I have read that they do that. Now, I have also read that in various places, people have been warned that the National Guard is training. And I'm wondering, what kind of vibe are you guys getting? Is this a cover for something? Because another reader was saying it looks like it's a cover for something else going on. That they're saying it's a training exercise and it's actually something else. Like maybe a rattlesnake roundup, if you know what I mean. It's too hot to move. Oh, witch moon. Hello, witchy poo. Oh, wow, thank you. Yes, that was nice. I really I like the Ocean Oracle cards. I like the Pagan Cats, but there's no booklet with them or anything. Have to read them just like regular tarot cards. But the Pagan Cats deck is beautiful. I'll show you a few. Angie, Angie, when will the clouds all disappear? Angie, Angie, where will it lead us from here? Angie. The way he said Angie in that one, in that song. Angie. Who's Angie? Is Angie the real name of Witchy? Oh, Dances with Kitties. I do too. Is she a kitty whisperer? Kitty cat whisperer? Witch Moon says her daughter talks with cats. And she has 6 rescues. Mine talks to me all the time, and I talk back too. He's a mouthy little guy sometimes. Gee, a card fell out. Knight of Chalices. Knight of Cups. Ah. But it fell out upside down, which can mean look out for somebody being kind of immature emotionally. But generally, Knight of Cups is things moving. Things are moving. Although he's on top of a tortoise. so it looks like they're moving kind of slow. There's the other side. It's a beautiful deck. Really is a beautiful deck. You talk to your puppy. Does your puppy talk back yet? Yeah, that's where a lot of people named Angie got their name from that song. Yep. Well, not as emotionally immature as some people. I had to stop a suicide. I'm literal. I'm being very literal. One of my friends was on the verge of suicide. It was so hot, and she had ended up in the hospital. And when she came out of the hospital, uh, her nasty roommate had locked the house and didn't let her in. She had a roommate she was having troubles with, and they wouldn't let her into her own place. Um, and then the AC in the car died, and she says that I give up. Um, you know, you get these times when life is against you. You feel like life is against you and everything, and but by the time I hung up, she had a miracle happen. That's why it's really not. This Lionsgate has actually been interesting. It's like a lot of hidden blessings. You know, there's been hidden blessings. And my own situation, one of the situations I was working on for myself, is starting to clear up too. But what it's been like is it looks terrible for a few minutes. But if you take the right steps, then it clears itself up. So, so, yeah, she's had a lot happen. I'm not going to go into any details really much, but she's had a lot happen. I mean, with an ex and not having her children and him abusing the children, and I mean, I don't want to like get very detailed, but she's had attempts on her life. And then another person in my life had the ex, soon to be ex, take her son and not give him back. Take her son for a visitation, not give him back. That's the way people have been acting. But we've gotten a couple of them cleared up, so now people are doing better. Now I'm hoping this last one solves. This lady gets her son back and everything. Yeah, yeah. Well, this person went in for heat stroke. It was 114. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's glad now. She's in a much better place. And then it was like right afterwards, right after I said, "I'm sending you angels. They're gonna help. I'm sending you help," because she says, "Where's my help? I'm supposed to have help. Where is my help?" I said, "You're gonna get help." And right after I hung up with her, um, she got a message through from her boss that here you can live here. I got a place for you. I found a place for you to live. I'll advance you $600 pay. Um, and you can pick up the keys, as soon as you're ready. And so she was all happy. She was thrilled. Because that was like right away. That was like pretty instant. But then she gets there and I get another call and she goes, well, it was great. And it's a beautiful place and really nice. And then I get a call that the guy turned off all the power because he wants the power to be in her name, that landlord. She goes, well, and he only gave her like a half an hour notice. He was going to turn all the power off. And here it is, heat 100 plus, triple digit. And she said, why'd you do that? He's evil. He's evil. I said, calm down. Give him a chance to do the right thing. Tell him what happened to you and why it's so imperative that you need the power on. So she did. And at first she thought nothing was going to happen. But then he gave her $150 and got her in touch with people to get the power on so she could have air conditioning and not go back into the hospital. So the guy was just doofy. He wasn't trying to be evil. He was just a doofus, which, some people are that doofy. Why would you do that to somebody? But, so yeah, I had a feeling he wasn't really evil. He was just not thinking very well, and maybe because of the heat. But we got it solved so far. I don't know, maybe something else will come up too, but for right now everything's solved. And she's okay as far as I know. So, and then just as interestingly, I was working on something with somebody that was helping me. Somebody was helping me, was trying to help me with something, and it wasn't working. It wasn't working. All of a sudden, I said, "Okay, come on, guys, I need this to finally work out," and it just started working. Maybe the upshot of it in the lesson is don't forget to ask. Don't forget to ask. And ask expecting that it's going to come. Yeah, I know. Oh my God. I talked to Heather Dawn. She wants to maybe move to New Mexico. She found a place where it's like $350 rent out in the country, which is pretty good. Cabin out in the woods for $350. But it's way down in New Mexico, and she's from Illinois. So I don't know how that's going to work, but maybe it'll work out fine with her. If she's fixing to go through a menopause, it'd be nicer to have a cooler state, but you never know. The poison water map. Alabama and Georgia are looking better. I know somebody who lives in Georgia. Georgia, the whole day through. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Wants to live in a hot state. I want to live not in a hot state. I want to live in just a little warmer one, a little bit warmer. Doesn't have to be like way warm, just a bit warmer. So best groundwater was Alabama? Really? So Alabama's looking kind of good, huh? Actually, in the area I am in Ohio, it's not bad. There are some pretty bad places for water in Ohio. Hey, Mark, what does the map say about Ohio? Yeah, I'd like to see that, man. Oh, it's very cold in winter. Oh, I see. And hot in the summer. That's odd. Why is it cold in New Mexico? That's so south. What do you mean by cold, though? What is cold to you? In Canada? Hey, Scotty. Scotty, did you get that transporter fixed yet? I'm waiting. People here are crazy. Oh, you thought you'd move near the equator because the weather wouldn't change, but then it rained all the time. Well, there you go. Ah, that's I'm sorry. Sorry about your luck. Mhm. Yeah, that's 15 degrees cold. That's pretty cold. It gets that way here. Wow, it sounds like it has the same weather as here. I wouldn't be any point in me moving there. I wonder why it's that far south. It must be some kind of an 106 in the summer. Oh shit, it ain't. That doesn't sound good to me. Okay, Scotty. Just remember, we're dealing with Earthies, and you know how dangerous they can be. Yeah, why does it get that cold in New Mexico? I can't figure it out either. Oh, it's the altitude. Yeah, it would be. Okay, I got it. Mhm. Baja, ha 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 ha. Scotty says down toward Baja. Ha ha. I would be going to Baja. Ha ha. Spa. I don't know if you've ever heard that. It's a kind of a ubiquitous meditation. And it's something about all the chakras or something to clear all your chakras, and it's in Hindi, and it ends up Swaha. You know, it's Neem, Reem, Greem, Doom, or something. I don't remember them all. It ends with Swaha. She's gonna blow. Who's she gonna blow? Well, the little tart. Oh, you're talking about the engines. Oh, geez, I had it all wrong. It's cheap to live in Baja, so life is cheap there. Well, maybe not exactly. Oh, you helped build his house. Cool. Me, I still think I want an Earth ship. That way, I don't have to care that much what the weather's doing. Build a nice earth ship. Build a nice Wallapini. Plant me a garden in the Wallapini garden all year. We do it right. Wouldn't have to hardly leave the place during the winter or the summer, actually. Okay. Would rain help or would it just turn it steamy? Because I've already sent rain all over the place. Because even to here, it was getting pretty hot here. I'm trying to keep everything from combusting. Do you need rain? You're as hanging like a Peter on a Potter? What? Wow, I never heard that. Yeah, and how's the water? How's the water there? Okay, we'll get you some rain. And if it doesn't show up within 3 days, I want you to tell me. Okay? Because it should show up. Where are you, Witchy? What part of the country? But you're gonna okay, so you're gonna receive this. I'm gonna send I'm gonna send rain. You need to receive it. But where are you? Basically, it doesn't have to be exactly. I can try to send sun. I don't know why not. Okay, Sky Falls. Let's see. Sky Falls needs some sun. Remind me. I'm very good with rain. I have to think about how I would do sun. Rain's easy. I just talk to my friends, cloud people. Rain's real easy. Or the thunder beings. Well, I guess I could talk to them and say, can you back off a little? I'll try it. But once you get them started, it's really hard to get them to stop sometimes. Below, what? Really? That's lovely. Oh, East Texas. Okay. Let me get some rain to Witch Moon. Texas could use some rain anyway. I hear it's been just really hot. Texas has been really, really, really bad. Okay, hang on. Play nicely while I do this, okay? Talk to each other. I'll catch up on chat in a minute. Okay, my sweet friends. Cloud people, my sweet cloud people. East Texas, Witchy Poo's area. She's ready to receive. Can you please send some rain? And some of you go over there and rain. They're under burn bans and stuff. They're having a rough time. Actually, it looks like Houston, Texas is having a bad time too. 114 temperature. We need you to block out some of that sunlight. A little bit, not too much, just a little bit for a little while. Give them some rest. Okay. You're, thank you. You're very sweet. You're very sweet. You know I love you. Okay. Okay. Um, when you think of clouds, I want you to think of clouds as being very friendly. Okay. And I want you to imagine them just coming in to see you. And I want you to imagine this as the sky starts to get filled with clouds and that they're coming to help. Okay. So receive it. And if it doesn't happen soon, we'll find out why it's not happening. Because we did send rain to Texas one time. I sent rain to Texas, and somebody was waiting for it, and the the clouds formed and was coming right at them, and yet did kind of like a little wraparound and missed them, and then went on to the south, proceeded on to the south. And she said, "Why did it do that?" We found out that somebody else was manipulating the weather in that area. And as soon as we adjusted for that, then they got rain. I mean, right a freaking way. The clouds came right back and started raining. Because the clouds were telling me, they said, no, we can't. There's something there. We can't do it. So we had to adjust it. But if you're not getting rain, then we'll have to adjust. Okay. We'll have to make some adjustments. And it means that that somebody probably is screwing around with the weather, but we suspect that anyway. I have a very strange feeling, yeah, that somebody is screwing around with our weather. Right. You know what? That's another thing that people need to. Yeah, you got the sky ships. Don't worry. Yeah, they'll show up. The cloud busters. That's true. Mary Wins is talking about how you gather together stuff to get. Yeah. Well, the clouds reform and miss the dome. Where? Well, see, that's just it. Is there was some kind of a boundary? It was like near an airport. It turned out somebody was protecting the airport from rain to such an extent that it was fucking everything up around them. I know how that sounds. That to a regular person, that would sound crazy and daft. But when the person I sent it to, who was also a psychic, took a look, she could see it too. There was a boundary. There was somebody was trying to keep, and they were near an airport, so somebody was trying to keep the airport dry, and thereby causing all the surrounding area that was near them to not get rain. So it wasn't actually exactly nefarious aimed at anybody, but it was selfish. Oh, you were eating junk food, yeah. Quit eating that. Speaking of which, when I went out to the Chinese place, I ate all kinds of stuff. I mean, even stuff with gluten in it didn't have one single effect. It never does. There's this one place I eat Chinese food. I never have bad effects from any of the food there. Even the stuff that has wheat in it, even the stuff that usually gives me trouble. I have no idea why this place is. I have no idea what goes on there. But I know they don't use they don't use MSG, but beyond that, I don't know. I eat a lot of where I go to this place and they have a lot of seafood. I eat a lot of seafood. I eat fish, shrimp, salmon, um, shellfish, whatever kind of shellfish they got. Is that being shellfish to only eat the? I just have a seafood extravaganza when I go there. I just eat every kind of seafood I can get my hands on out there. And that's all that'll be on my plate pretty much, except a little bit of, I like a little bit of, I put like just, it was funny, it looked really funny to put this tiny spoonful of Chinese noodles and Chinese rice, fried rice, and everything else was pretty much fish and a little bit of broccoli. Organite. Organite is collects orgone or orgone. Uh, we'll have to have a show on that, on what orgone is and why that does that. But the guy who came up with that, I saw a video by the guy who came up with orgone, with the orgone model, and he said the thing that does the work is the um, organic inorganic. Like his was made of, the resin, what do they call that? With metal flakes, metal dust or something. He says that's the main thing layered into it. It's the main thing is to have the layered into the, what is it, acrylic, the resin. You can get them in all kinds of fun shapes now. People make all kinds of organite stuff now. Wow. The car was moving and you were parked? How did that happen? Was there some kind of... Oh, Scotty is fasting. Well, at least he's not slowing. Yeah, resin. Clear resin, usually. Yeah, argon is vital force. Sure. I'll have my angels get in touch with your angels. He needs his angels. Call in your angels, Project. They're just standing there with dust on their wings waiting. Yeah, there are a lot of people trying a lot of weird energy things right now. People learn that you have angels. You do. Just consider them part of yourself, an extension of you. And send them out to do stuff. That's what I do. And then have some faith. Actually, it's not even faith. Have some knowing that it can happen, that things can change, that there can be intervention of a non-physical manner. Well, then you need to say, hey, guys, I need help with this on Saturday. Yeah. Hang on. Let's see if the kitty cats want to say anything. You guys want to say anything? Since it's Lionsgate. You know what? On my other channel, I'm going to put out, I'm going to do a reading, a pick-a-pile reading, I think, with cat cards. They're all going to be different animal cards. And mostly, like, I got 2 different cat decks. So, same thing. Oh my gosh, I shuffled and shuffled and cut the cards, and it came out upside down twice. What's going on, guys? I'm going to leave this card out. Okay, they are trying to tell me something. Okay, tell me. What's going on? Another one fell out. Seven of Wands. That is the person standing their ground, usually. Standing your ground. You are okay. You're, at the top of that hill, defending yourself, but you're still having to defend yourself. Okay, so you're standing on your hill, defending it. Okay, what's going on, guys? It looks like there's a very good chance of victory, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in this card. It's the 6 of Wands. Looks like there is a tussle going on. Somebody is experiencing, wow. There it is. Oh, you guys. Yeah. It's a struggle, but right now you're on top of the hill. You just need to defend your space. I think that's you, Project. Now, what's this? The Hanged Man. Okay, that's waiting for, that is like meditating and waiting for that. That's probably you asking your angels. The Hanged Man is about asking, waiting for, it's actually a meditation pose. People don't understand. It's not, you know, what people think it is. Another card that isn't what people think it is. It's a meditation pose. So I think it's talking to you. I think it's getting through. Yes. Yeah, it's kind of like King of the Mountain. Because you just said you meditate to your angels. And that's a card. Actually, the background behind that card also has to do with Odin hanging himself over a river for 3 days until on his version of a vision quest, which is another shamanic tradition, um, until he saw the runes. He saw the runes in the water. Yeah, you're the king of the hill right now. You just have to defend it. So you're on top, diligence, and you'll be okay, is usually what it's saying. Yeah. So whatever is going on, you've got the high ground, but you're gonna have to just keep vigilant. That's all. Yeah, I wasn't seeing anything terribly negative or anything coming up there. Although sometimes hangman can also mean things are kind of stalled for now. Temporarily stalled. Kind of in waiting. Because the hanged man is like in the meditative state, so it's not. You're welcome. Yeah, hang in there, literally. That's what I've been telling everybody. It changed before, it'll change again. If you hang in long enough, it's got to change. Whatever it is. Well, yeah, technically, there is no way to be perfectly still. Your molecules are vibrating all the time, or you wouldn't be corporeal. You realize that? If if there if when if the vibe goes flat, the thing poofs out of existence. You flatten a vibe. Okay, you know about resonance dissonance. Okay, how many people know about resonance and dissonance? I'll give you a quick lesson. And the lesson goes like this. If you think about a wave, and actually, I figured this out a long time ago. Waves move in spirals, not up and down or sideways or anything. They move in spirals. A wave, a frequency is a spiral. That's why you see spirals all over the place, inscribed in ancient places. They're spirals. Okay, it's because it's energy. Okay. Now, Royal Rife found that if you take a wave and play exactly the opposite. If you play the resonant, if you play that wave and you will strengthen that wave. If you play that same exact frequency, you will be strengthening that wave, that vibration, that frequency. But if you play exactly the opposite, you'll flatten it. You'll destroy it. You'll destroy and uncreate. So, and that is called the dissonance. So if you're playing something that's out of tune, so to speak, if it's completely the opposite, you flatten the wave and the wave no longer is vibrating, and with no vibration, it vanishes. And this is the way he was curing things like cancer, which is why I'm urging you to go ahead and get ZAP, because this is based on Royal Rife's work, and Royal Rife is one of my guides, and he let me know that. I didn't know. I guess I got his attention because I was championing his methods. I believe that frequency medicine is going to be the new medicine. One day that will be how medicine is practiced. Will be with sound and light. You know who else said that? You know who else said that? A long time ago. And I guess it was because of his role that made him look into stuff and study this. G. Forrest Kelly, the guy who played Bones McCoy on Star Trek, he said it looks to him like that's what medicine is going to be one day. It's going to change into light and frequency. I don't know, but I know that the universe knows. So I can ask and intend that the opposite of whatever the destructive wave is comes in, even though although, if you get ZApp, they may have that listed now. That may be on there. I'd say look at ZApp. Download ZApp, look at their frequencies, look at the sequences. They've got the sequences listed, and they've got them listed under what you're trying to resolve. And it can't hurt you. Can't hurt to try. It helps me. We're not talking about Hunter's Coke habit, okay? 2.5 grams. Oh, yeah. Scotty, we know your Achilles heel right now. Yeah. Now, Project knows exactly how to open up a can of what bass or SpaghettiOs. Okay, I'll stop. Who's strong, Scotty? It is. You know what? Yeah. Fasting takes a lot of resolve. It really does. I do it too. And usually, usually I only do it a day at a time now because I start getting cold. Really? Max Egan too? There's got to be something. Wow. The San Diego Mita. I love for traveling. I love it. Yeah, I've fasted for 3 days, but honestly, I get cold. Wow, Mary, you get to go. That's great. You got to keep us apprised of how it's going. Send us pictures and stuff. By the way, Mary, when you gonna come on and talk tensor rings? And how much they are and everything? Do you have an Etsy site or something, Mary, for your tensor rings? I want one. I still don't know if I understand them that well, but I want one. You can put your link if you want. If you got a store or something, you can put your link in here. Mary, will you please tell people what again? Here, hang on. Okay, I'm going to do this. Somebody want to come in and talk? There you go. It'll take you right backstage. Then when I see you, I'll let you in. And what do they do? What do the different ones do? See, I'm not sure I really understand what I'm asking for. You're just concentrating on making them. Oh, okay. You're just concentrating on me. Okay. Right. Yeah, that happened to me with the t-shirts and stuff. I had my art on everything, and stuff happened. Shit happened. And I haven't been able to get it back together since because I can't get my information back. So I can't get my shop back. Which really pisses me off. I put a lot into that site. I haven't quite had the heart to try again, but I may try again soon. I've been thinking about it. Yeah, they have to be a certain length, right? Yeah. So I understand their particular lengths. Yeah. Oh, did I show you my other? I don't know if you can really. Can you see my moon and lightning to go with my trees in the background? In this heat, Cowboy has been hiding in his cat cave where it's pretty cool. Oh, okay. So it's for different parts of our makeup. So 144 is physical, 188, 177. Okay. Wow. Well, chat is like frozen now from my end. So I can't see any more of your explanation. And I'm waiting. A lost Cupid. Cool. Very cool. Okay, for breaking programs and something MK took and look MK Ultra. Okay. Just slow down and give us one at a time, and that'll be okay. Okay, a lost cubit. I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, yeah, the cubit. What is a lost cubit? I mean, what do they mean by lost? We have so much to ask you. You need to come in here and explain. Come and we need to have a program about it. Oh, yeah. I know. They were giants. Cubits were bigger. And it was different depending on who was king at the time. I could have Scotty, I could joke with Scotty about his cubits. Scotty, how's your cubits? Let's find out. Mine is, wow, mine is 17 almost exactly. Wait, to the bend in the arm. No, I'm wrong. I mooshed it a little bit. Looks like it's 15 and a half, actually. And yes, if you were a giant, I'm sure it would be quite different. Well, maybe, wait, let me measure this arm. No, it's 17. All right. This arm is definitely 17. Maybe 17 and a quarter. What does that mean? Well, the way it was originally, what does that mean? You mean pure water? Purify the water? Oh yeah, I use frequency videos all the time. There's all kinds of people who put up frequency videos. Dr. Virtual Seven's a really good one. Meditative Minds. Oh, there's a ton of them. Just type in frequency videos and you'll get literally scads of just tons of just hundreds now of channels that play frequency videos now. Yeah, what about your qubits, Scotty? How are your qubits? They're hanging in the breeze because you got no pants. Oh, well, let's do that. Let's have a Gaia-sphere. That sounds like fun for all. Are we talking about the same qubits? I don't know, are we? Cube. Seventeen and a half. That's my arm size. From tip of my finger, that means my wand should be 17 and a half inches. So I need to make a 17 and a half inch wand. Scotty, don't say it because I won't believe you. Okay, that's pretty good. I'd like to see that. You got a link, Scotty? Did I ever knight you? I mean, rinse ya? Cool. You know what? That means if we wrap selenite, because selenite cleanses and charges every other stone. Selenite cleanses and charges everything. Selenite might be a good one to wrap. So you have to figure out how much a qubit is actually. Okay. Okay. 20, 63 inches. And why is the lost one lost? 49. Yeah, because I've been using frequency videos for literally decades now. Mm-hmm. Unenlightened worthy. We didn't knight ya? Did we day ya? Day-o. Day-o. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Me say day, me say day, me say day-o. Let me see if I can do this. I might be able to do something fancy. Maybe. See if I can get my channel up here. If my phone has enough charge. You're going to build our first ray gun, right? You know what? The people from Inner Earth are said to wear, actually, not unlike this. of different shapes, uh, necklaces, pendants, and they do stuff. They don't just hang there, they do stuff. Okay, hang on. What? What the hell? I'm on my other phone. I got Wi Fi. I can't get to my own damn channel. What's going on? No connection. What the hell? Can't get no connection. Can't get it through. Where are you? Oh, the night weighs heavy on a guilty mind. This far from the borderline. When the hitman comes, he knows damn well he has been cheated. And he says, am I stepped into the twilight zone? This is a madhouse. Feels like being home. Remember that one? Golden earring. Pyro and piezo. The feedback coil. That's where people tell you how good the coil is. I'm kidding. I've got some of it right here. The protective fabric. I've got some sitting right here. This is some of the silver impregnated material right here. Let me see. I'm leaning on my pillowcase. See if this adds any more to it. Does this add any more? Maybe. Wow. Yeah, this is the silver material. It's really expensive now. Really expensive. I've got some that I ordered like a long time ago. And it was expensive then, but now it's really out of sight. Cool. Hey, guess who's finally decided to grace the party? That's right. It's our own Mr. Cowboy. Are you finally going to come up and let your adoring fans see your humble greatness? Come on. Meow. Wow. Yeah. There he is, Mr. Wonderful. Handsome fella. Do 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 do. Ba-do ba-do do do do. It's Mr. Cowboy Cat. Do 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 do. There you go. Oh, he's purring up a storm. Purr, 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 purr. To everything, purr, 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 purr. There is a mew cake. Hey, silly cakes. Sweet little boy. I'm glad you came up. Mom was getting lonely here all alone. Where were you? The AQ coil? Seriously? Wait. Yeah, Mylar blanket helps. You can also get cheaper material that's got zinc and copper and stuff. You don't have to get silver or gold. But silver's considered the best because it's also um, antibacterial and everything. Yeah. And I made a poncho and then I lost it somewhere. Wow, that sounds pretty important. No, Scotty, I'm not. I'm not sure at all. But he certainly acts like a cat. I know, that's why I called him Cowboy when I first got him. They had given him this other stupid name that I knew he would never answer to. But when he came peeking in my door for the first time after he got here, I looked at him and I said, I saw the cow spots. I said, well, Cowboy, you better get up here and get a belly rub. And he came right up onto the bed and turned his little white fluffy belly up to get a belly rub. And then we fell in love, and the rest is history, as they say. We've been in love ever since. Because I love fluffy bellies. I love fluffy bellies. And he loves to get his belly rubbed. Love rubbing a fluffy kitty belly. I really want to do that. I really want to do that. Yeah. I want one of those. I have so many people. It would be nice to have something easy that I don't have to really work at. I do a lot of that work. Be nice to just be able to go. That's what we need. We need more. Oh, wow. That did help. I think that did help. Wow, I really feel pretty good now. Yeah. Well, uh, I got to finish making my kimono hoodie. I need to make a hoodie, I think. Maybe a kimono hoodie sort of thing. Well, it is. We've got to come up with this stuff because, there are those who are working so hard to try and do us in, that it's kind of up to us to, it's kind of up to us to get in there and come up with stuff to cancel all that shit out. I mean, yeah, I find that it does help. Everything helps. This helps, that the earthing pillow helps. Yeah, I certainly could do that. That's right. Love never ends. Pretty sure it's 2.4G. Mm, that's true. Love has no boundaries. You know what? I found out something. This is weird. I can hear sounds even over 10,000 hertz frequency. I can hear mosquito ringtones. I can tell you right now, there's a frequency playing, very high pitched. I'm hearing it now. Right, they combine, and that creates tone. They meet in the middle and produce something different, entirely different. Oh, that's weird. I am hearing something now. Since I put this on, instead of blocking everything out, maybe I'm hearing something I need to hear. Maybe I'm hearing something I wouldn't be able to hear otherwise. Wow, I'm getting real lightheaded. I think I'm getting a download, folks. I might be getting some kind of a download. I might be getting some kind of a message. Something's going on. It's very loud now. Very loud. Hey, bonjour. Oh, it's just you coming in. It's up above 10,000 hertz, I can tell you that. That's about what 10,000 and above. I remember at first when I played 10,000 hertz, I was thinking, is it on? And then I really tuned in and it's like, oh, yeah, there it is. Now it's like, wow, it's loud. It's really loud. What's going on here? I'm seeing something. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going somewhere. I'm seeing something. First, it looked like a pink blur. Then it has kind of Then it was a circle. Now it looks more like a door, kind of a door shaped in a circle. The circle is flat on the ground, the door is standing up. But it's just a shape drawn in light, not a physical thing at all. What is this? Oh boy, I'm going somewhere. Whoa, it is very strange looking in here. There's all of these really freaky shapes. And it's only like, I think I'm seeing some kind of landscape. Here I'm going on one of my trips again. Where am I? Well, it's clearing up a little bit. It's a very busy place. Where am I? Yeah, there's stuff in the skies. There's buildings. There's looks like vegetation. Some kind of vegetation. There's very tall buildings, but they're not like a skyscraper. No. Actually, the one that I'm looking at looks like a sort of a tall conical shape with a globe at the top. And the different colored roof, maybe? Spire or something coming out of the top. Where the F am I? There are other buildings. They also don't look like any city I've ever seen here. This is not, okay, this is not Earth. This is not Earth. I don't see any people yet. I don't see any animals yet. You know, it almost has an Asian feel to it. Let me read back the comments. Oh, hi, bonjour. Yeah, back to that 1212. Oh, yeah. 60 hertz, same as our home. Romex. Romex? Are you serious about that, Scotty? You're just playing again? Um, yeah. I think lead-based paint had another reason than they say. Okay. I don't know. It's a destination, I guess. It doesn't look like my home planet. Yeah, it probably is coming from elsewhere, Mark. Yeah, we have, as you might guess, this is an apartment building. I'm on the ground floor. We have smart meters. Fortunately, I don't think I'm in direct line with any of them. I'm not sure though. Uh, that's true. You know what? My friend Heather was actually given some lead film, lead impregnated film, and of course she didn't know what to do with it. And I tried to talk her into letting me have it and test it. She wouldn't do it. I wanted to try some things with it, but she wouldn't do. Good for you, Mary. Sounds like you may have Bridget energy. Bridget was a smith. Yes, they do. Yes, they still use lead vest to block X-ray. Ah, interesting. Right. Well, some things you have to figure out. You have to play with it like I played with the Sasquatch tea. To get the formulation right. Now let's see if I can connect. No connection. Heck, something weird here. Why don't I have connection? Maybe that's why things are so screwy. Huh. Oh, wow. Lead tape and stuff. I think that's absolutely wonderful, Mary. You really deserve accolades for figuring that out and not giving up. Hi, Michelle. Yep, I figured that out too. That copper and crystals were for protection, all that metal and stones. And then all of that metal in their clothes. Yeah, obviously. I figured that out. Was not for no reason. Yeah, because when I was studying textiles, I noticed that during a certain period, the clothes of the royals, the royalty, always had a lot of metal in it, particularly the stuff from China. Matter of fact, somebody had an antique Chinese hat. It was, it had all kinds of very fine gold work all through it. Thank you. So, Mary, you sent me some tensor healing. Is that what you're saying? Was that what you were saying earlier? Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'm sure that they've been using it for a long time. I'm sure. Yeah, it's got to be part of it. That and all the freaking toxins. The toxins probably have a lot to do with it too. I think it's all designed. It's a, you've heard the term frequency fence. Frequency fence. Oh, you know what? That's the one I played. Like I said, that's the one that it took me a minute to be able to hear it. And I said, "Oh, yes, it is playing. It's on Um, the Z app too. Are you are you playing something now, Mary? Because I'm still trying to figure out where the heck I am. Also, part of me is still there, wherever there is. And nothing's going on though. There's just stuff flying overhead. I hear water. There's a stream nearby. There's some weird looking trees. I don't see people or animals. Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing here. You guys, what am I doing here? Can somebody tell me what I'm doing here? Or did I just get sucked into something? Gonna move around. I'm gonna see if I can get airborne. Hang on. Maybe I can see more if I get up above the trees. Wow, this is a big place. I am, if I'm not outside, I'm in a very, very, very big place. I got a feeling though that I am not really outside. I might be in some kind of dome or something. I'm not sure. Somehow it doesn't feel really like I am. I'm in some kind of place where it's inside a dome, but it goes for miles. I think it's inside a dome because I can feel up above me it's not open. It's not open. But I can't see a roof. Must be way up there. Hmm. I'm seeing some kind of a town or city or something. Strangely quiet, except for the running water. I'm gonna head over in the direction of the city. I'm not hearing very much. Yeah. Huh. For some reason, they conduct most of their business, it looks like, up in the air, up in the sky. Most everything takes place up in the sky. I don't see very much ground travel. Matter of fact, I don't see anybody traveling on the ground. This is a strange place. Wonder why. Oh, um, I think I'm getting that it's conservation. The more people that are traipsing around on the ground, the less disturbed it is. So they've built their buildings and they're just letting nature take its course down on the ground. Interesting. I still don't see any animals. Oh, this is a weird place. I'm going to bookmark it. I don't want to stay here forever. Um, maybe. Night. Night, bonjour. We'll talk. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is a backward message. Cornelius. That was the name of a corn snake I knew. I don't know. I don't see any animals. I'm very surprised. I'm going to see. Well, it'd be hard to tell if there's bird in the sky. There's so much stuff flying around in the sky. Let me get really close and see if I can see. I'm going over to the water. Is there anything in the water? I'm listening to the water. I'm going to go over by the water, by the stream, float over there. Hmm. Well, interesting. Water looks extremely clear. This looks to be extremely pure water. Extremely. I mean, yeah, certainly nothing like I'm used to seeing. Wow. Uh, I don't see anything in it though. What a weird place. It's just I can't figure it out. Why isn't anything here? Why isn't anything living in it? It's a beautiful sparkling stream. Surely there's something. I've never been any place like this. I know. I don't know where this is. I've never been to this place. I've never seen this place before. I have no idea where I am. I just feel like there's a roof somewhere because it feels enclosed. I don't know how to explain how that feels, but it's the same way you feel when you're in a room. I've felt that way under our sky when there's something above me. I can often tell when there's ships above, right above me, because it feels like there's something above me. So something's above me that I can't see. I'm assuming it looks just like sky. I'm assuming there's something beyond there, that there's a roof. Yeah, it feels enclosed. Uh, wish somebody was here with me. It's lonely. I have never seen a place like this. I do not understand this place. Why is there no sign of living things out here? Don't understand this. I don't even know how this could exist. I don't know if it's hollow earth either. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I don't know what this is. This doesn't feel, I've been to inner earth. Doesn't quite feel like, maybe it's a part of inner earth. I don't know. I've been to inner earth. It doesn't quite feel right for inner earth. But I could be wrong. Could be a different part that I'm used to. No, I keep reading. Pleiadian planet, maybe. Maybe somewhere on Sirius. Since the Syrian connection, the Lion's Gate. I am just so freaked out by the lack of freaking me out, man. Why can't I find any animals? Not even bugs. Aren't even any insects. That doesn't seem possible. How could the ecosystem have how could you even have an ecosystem with no insects and no animals? That's impossible. Or maybe it's not. But the water is exceptionally clear. The plants are not very big leaves, very small leafed plants, all of them. Not quite like our trees. Everything's got very tiny leaves, but a lot of leaves, like lots and lots everywhere, leaves everywhere, but very small compared to some of our, like our big old oak trees and stuff. They don't, I'm not seeing that. The color's still green though, different shades of green. Some of them are kind of a dark color though, dark green, very dark, or maybe even a little purpley or reddish. Some of them. It's a strange place. I am in a strange freaking place. I don't think I'm not really liking it much here. Maybe I'll read something about where I am. If anybody gets any kind of a clue, let me know. I have no idea why I'm here. And I don't remember why I came. It's just, I don't see the point of me being here. Maybe just to see something. Maybe just to see it. Because there's nothing to interact with here except plants. Hey, any of you plants want to talk? Any nature spirits around? Clouds? I'm coming back. I don't know why I went there. Maybe I'll figure it out one day. Maybe, Mary. What if it is? Wait, maybe. Okay. I can't stand around there and wait for forever. I'm I'm doing a stream, folks. You have something you want to talk about? Okay, a card flew out. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Before I back out of here, Tower. This card's sticking out. Five of Chalices. Four of Chalices. Yeah. Well, yeah, it is kind of boring, but okay, it's interesting because here's one, the Queen of Pentacles. Uh, but here's a cat falling out of a tower. Well, I am looking at this great big tower. Here's a cat by a stream, by a river, with chalices. This is the card that, you've lost something, but you still have some left. And the other one is the card that says I'm bored, which I am. I'm going to leave in a minute if I don't get a message or something, because I got a stream I'm doing here. Serious? Are you serious? Yeah. Sirius called me. Hello? You don't know how to use a phone? Okay, what does it mean? Well, the Queen of Pentacles, she's got everything. She is a woman who um, has all of the material goods. Her life is very cushy. The Tower is a sudden, drastic change. Now, it doesn't mean people are going to be harmed or anything. It it can be, but generally not. Generally, they land okay. And cats being cats, this cat's going to land okay, but it's just scary. It has the Five of Chalices is you've lost something and you're and you still have some left, but you need to remember that you still have some left. There's two more chalices behind you. There's three spelled out, and there's two behind you. So, and then there's the four of chalices, which is the the bored or complacent card. Like, I'm not sure I care. You know, the cat's being offered different chalices, and it's just kind of lazing around, snoozing, like this one right here. Um, huh, right. Well, yeah, it's kind of telling the story. I mean, I'm I don't see anything here, so I'm kind of bored with the place. Um, but does the tower actually mean what the tower means in the cards, or is it just talking about this tower I'm seeing? Okay, wait a minute. Let me fly up and see if I can see anything in the tower. In the top, it's clear. And just don't want all of these things flying back and forth in the sky to fly right through me. Might tickle. Yeah, all kinds of craft in the sky. Wow. Yeah, the building. Uh, well, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm seeing in there. I might just be seeing my reflection. Wait a minute, I don't have a reflection. I have no body. So I wouldn't have a reflection. Well, but it is reflecting. It is reflective. Anybody in here? It looks like some flat surfaces. Why is there nobody here? Or can I just not see them? There's stuff happening all over the place, but I don't see anybody. Is there somebody here that I'm just not seeing? Maybe. Wait, I'll tune a little differently. Oh, okay. I'm giving up. It'll come back. You're right. If it's important, it'll come back. That is the weirdest thing. Usually I can see the life forms. Unless. Okay, I don't understand that at all. I'm backing out. I'm coming back. I'm done with this place for now. Unless somebody. It'll come later. Yeah, where are they flying to? I can't tell. Just back and forth all over the place. Is there any life in this place? Show me. Okay, now that is the weirdest thing. Okay, suddenly I'm in front of a glowing blob of something. It's glowing kind of green and blue. And that is something alive. What am I looking at? That's a life form. It looks like a city made for people, though. I don't understand any of this. I don't understand this. Okay. There any other life forms? That appears to be, it almost looks like a blob of algae or something. Or something. No, it glows. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at here. This is strange. I wish somebody else was here with me, but I'm coming back. That's it. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Okay, that was weird. I have no idea why I saw that. I cannot tell you a thing about except what I could draw it. You're right though. It doesn't look real. There's something about it that doesn't look real. So what is that? It's like it's almost like stuff is going on, but whatever it is, it's just stuff moving back and forth. Is this some kind of AI thing? I don't know, man. Okay, like I said, weirdest place I've ever been. Maybe. No, it didn't talk to me. Maybe it is non-organic life. I don't know. No, the glowing blob did not speak that I know of or think. Totally no idea. Like I said, I give up. Maybe I'll have a dream about it. Maybe something else will explain it. I don't know why. Like I said, no idea why I went there. Totally off the wall. And now my head kind of hurts. Not really hurts. It's just it's all messed up. Let me see if I can get it back in balance again. Ow. That kind of hurt. Maybe I came back too quick. Okay, no idea. You're going to have to tell me. If something was supposed to happen there, I couldn't figure out how to get it to happen. So somebody's going to have to explain it. That's all there is to it. Or not. Okay. Yeah, that's all I can think of. I still feel weird as that. Just really weird. and hear a lot of high pitched noises. Sorry, wish I could tell you more. Anybody want to try going and see if they can do any better? Yeah, it's mostly in my right ear right now. This is the freaking freakiest place. Yeah, usually I see some kind of light. See something. And then I look for life and it shows me a blob of something that glows and doesn't talk. Big puzzle. Okay. Oh, you were trying to go? Okay, hang on. See if that helps. I'm not sure it will. Never tried that before. Hmm. I hate when things just have no explanation and then give me a headache. Now I'm getting a headache. All right, when I readjusted my hat, that helped. Okay. Maybe I just need to move a little bit. Make sure I'm all the way back in my body. I'm going to get out the pendulum. I got questions. Maybe it'll have answers. Okay. Okay, show me yes. Now show me no. Cowboy is a dog. No. Okay. My name is Mick Jagger. No. I don't know why I thought of that. But I'm really a blonde red head. Okay. Okay. Was I off planet? Yeah. You see, you can't see very well. Okay. Was I off planet somewhere? Yes. So it wasn't in Earth. It was not. Was it? Okay, stop. Sirius in the Sirius system. Was it somewhere in the Sirius system? It was swinging in a circle and then it said no. Okay. Is it somewhere in the Orion system? No. Okay. Is it some kind of illusionary place? Or is it a real place? Yes. I have no idea what to ask. Okay. Oh, that feels better. Oh, that does feel better. Oh, oh, that feels better. Now I look like the Virgin Mary. Maybe there's something to that. Wow, I look like one of those. Yes. Wait a minute. I'm hearing different frequencies. Entirely different. What the fuck is going on? Now I hear one very, very high pitched. Okay, whole different set of frequencies with this on. Yeah, something very odd is going on here. Something really odd is going on. Okay. It all sounds like chirps, though, of different frequencies when I put it on and when I take it off. Maybe they did turn it up. Oh, good, Witch Moon. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. Totally confused. Don't know what to ask. No idea what to ask. Is Okay, is this something beneficial that has some good cause, reason, purpose? Yes, absolutely. Am I getting some kind of a download? Some kind of a message, okay, okay. Will I understand it later? Not swinging in a circle. Rephrase. So is it something that I have to decode or unpack? Yes. Okay. And am I going to get some help with that? Yes. Okay. Oh, whatever it is. Was it, was there any life forms that we would recognize anywhere there? Yes, but somehow I wasn't seeing them. Were there people there, but I just wasn't seeing them for some reason? Was there? No, it's not doing anything. It's just hanging there. Doesn't want to say a thing. Now my hair's all messed up. I got bad hair. Put my hat back on and have more half hair. Okay, I give up. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good question. Guides around me, angels around me, protection around me. Was somebody messing with me? Was somebody just screwing with me? No. Okay, that's comforting. So there really was something going on, a message of some sort. Did I get it? Okay, so it's okay that I'm not there anymore. Okay, fine. God, that place was driving me nuts. I didn't like it. Whatever it was. Yeah, absolutely. I have a feeling, yeah, it'll sort itself out, but it might take a while. You know, some of these things you got to unpack them. It's like a zip file. Just make my life difficult. Make my job difficult. Don't make my job difficult. Make my job easy, will you? Yeah, the Talking with the Planets guy. I can't think of his last name either, but I know who you're talking about. That was the weirdest. That was just. I just totally don't understand. Well, guys, I can't really change that. I mean, it is what it is. Sorry, I can't give you a report. I think he was Australian or something. Yeah, the guy who could talk with the planets. He was interesting. It was just a shame what happened with him. It's a real shame. Yes, his wife passed, and there were women fighting over him online. I remember him saying that. Quit fighting over me. I love you all, he said. Quit fighting over me. Well, everybody heard that his wife was passing and they just kind of like jumped him. Everybody, was thinking, oh, maybe I'm in line or something. He had like 3 or 4 women arguing about who was going to get him. He was bereaved over his wife. They weren't even going to wait and let him get over it. I mean, or at least get through it. Crazy. Patrick Gerald. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yes, Patrick. Yeah, I think it was Patrick. Sounds right. Well, guys, if it unpacks and I have any messages, I will certainly let you know. Um, I don't know when that will be, of course. Well, anybody else have a message that's good? Makes sense. I'm seeing a sun, a very bright sun. Hi. But it's almost like a cartoon sun with rays coming out of it. It's like it's drawn. It's sort of like a cartoon. What on earth does that mean? Um, okay. Who's this? Wow. What? What? Whatever it was, Cowboy didn't like it. I don't know. You okay, baby? That bothered you, huh? Now he's got two of his paws on me. What? 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 Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay, baby. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. Another weird one. Patrick, Jarrett, Legacy. Jarrett. Okay. We were close. Thank you. Thank you, Mary. Yeah. What? Ow! What? What? You mind? You mind? What? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the ones he did on Wayne's show. Yeah. I'd like to have him on if he still exists. If he's still doing it. I'd like to have him on. I'd like to know how to get in touch with Mud Fossil Roger, Mud Fossil University. He'd be a fun one to have on, I bet you. He might be. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good, Mary Wins. Yeah, maybe he's just wanting belly rubbing. Saying, Mommy, it's late. I'm sitting here waiting for you to get through and come and love me. His belly's not going to rub itself, Mom. Okay, little guy, can you hold off just a little bit? Hang on just a little bit. Yeah. Ow! What? Yeah, he's chewing on me. You want my hand, huh? Okay, he's not going to let me have my hand back. No way. Oh, you are the son in mine. You are? Wait, what? How does that work? I have a Mayan name, you know. My Mayan teacher named me, gave me a Mayan name. Yamnaj Bats. Master artisan. It means the master artisan. Wait a minute. That's weird. The master artisan. What? The I am the sun? Is the name of his lady? I'm totally. Well, what was the name of his lady friend? Oh, thank goodness. Maybe he helped. Frequencies have finally shut off. Or they're not as intrusive, one or the other. Or I just can't freaking hear him anymore. Escaping the Matrix. I didn't see that one. I'd love to. Where the dragons were talking about escaping this Matrix. Well, the dragons like me. I might be able to ask them about that. We might be able to ask him about that. I think I'm too tired tonight to do it. That tired me out. Whatever was going on there, I'm tired now. I'm tired. I can't stay awake very much longer. That is interesting. I want to see the one where the dragons are talking about escaping the Matrix. Because we know it's frequency. We know it's just a frequency. At least that's what we seem to know. Oh, you remember what they said? Well, this place is a frequency. Yeah, I'm tired too now. I'm going to have to go. That really kind of drained me. Must have been important. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night It's been 3 hours, over 3 hours. I don't think I'm getting anywhere with this. Yeah, I really like his shows too. Thanks for bringing it up, Mark, and everybody, and Mary, and everybody. Thanks for bringing it up. Really, thanks for coming. I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you all and love you all. And I want you to remember that you are divine, you're special, and you are creators. So create wisely and well. Okay. And I'll see you on Sunday, hopefully. If the tech cooperates, I'm going to get under my healing. I'm going to get on my under my healing duvet cover with and onto my pillow and with stuff here. I will see you later. I will see you Sunday if I don't see you before. Love you. Bye bye.